So Wilder's got a big right hand, I've got a great left hand. So it's going to be a matchup of a great boxing match, and that's the one that everyone wants to see.
Look, we all know that Deontay Wilder is no longer in his prime, but I still find the fight interesting, and I imagine the reason you do too is because he's one of the biggest names of your era.
It's biggest names. This is man last 10 year top fighter. I think for me it's a great fight.
Anyone can beat anyone in boxing. It doesn't have to be, oh, I'm 2090 and 0. And this man's won 39 fights. It doesn't matter, it's heavyweight boxing. Small glove on, I've seen this man knock out many men before. Anyone who lands properly will go. There's no such thing as having this unbelievable chin. And
just seen that Chisora and Deontay Wilder are going to do a fight. I think this is a great fight. You know, I've fought both of these men 3 times each, actually. Just thought of that. And I think it's a very, very good fight. But on this one, I'm going to go with my boy, Del Boy, Chisora for a stoppage. Get up there!
Deontay Wilder is one of the biggest punchers in heavyweight history.
Я уже понял. Maybe, but
I seen him at the public workout. He was giving it bomb squad. I thought he was back, but in the ring, he wasn't the same. He was gun shy. Big Bang Zang made him think he was Michael Jackson, giving it the spin, and then we're all seeing what happened. Good night. And again, it wasn't much better when he fought Joseph Parker. It went the distance, but again, he was gun shy, and he was more like Forrest Gump. He just ran. He did claim to have issues, and he says he's better now, so we'll see. And I do get it as a fighter. Sometimes you have things going on outside of boxing which affect the boxing, and I think sometimes the fans forget we're just human, not robots. And yes, I know everyone's got a sob story, but my point is you can have some bad performances and get back on track. I just think in boxing people are very quick to write you off. In football, you don't have a few bad games and people say to retire. The fact is, he's only lost to good fighters. Tyson Fury, arguably the second best heavyweight in the world. Again, Joseph Parker's a great fighter, top 5. Big Bang Zhang, as the name suggests, he's got power, he's very technical, and he's a southpaw. It's a dangerous combination. The problem he's got no gas tank. But for
Sex good, but he's not an Hall of Famer. He's not. It's just that Tyson wasn't himself in them 2 fights because he was past his best. Wilder had done him. Wilder can't walk. You what he has, and I'll have a little bet now, 10 grand. Old Chisora will walk straight through.
First off, I can't believe we're still speaking about Derek Chisora. Incredible renaissance. I remember a couple of years ago even looking at fights and certain broadcasters saying, please be careful, Derek should retire. And he's gone on and he's beaten fighters and he's come back. I think for me, one fighter that should have retired is Deontay Wilder. So I think, look, both of them at the end of their careers, I think Chisora's got a lot more left than Deontay Wilder, I have to say. And
you think Wilder's a spent force?
I'm surprised to see him in the ring, to be honest.
Really?
He's in a huge amount of money. Yeah, I'm surprised, but fair play to him. You know, he obviously thinks he's got something left in him, but if you look at his last 2 or 3 fights, he really looks completely finished.
Wow. I know you're not that interested in how it goes. Is that because of your spat with Deontay?
I just think he's a moron. I think his behaviour is moronic. But the outcome, I think, probably, I would say it's a turd of a fight and has no substance to it.
The heavyweight division just exploded. Wilder versus UC is happening, and every boxing legend is picking sides. But here's what nobody's telling you about this fight.
I won't go back. Well, I'm in, I'm done. You say this is it, I'm done with dealing with you. I'm a married man, leave me alone. I'm finished with you. You don't go back because because that's when you get
risks.
Risks, yeah.
You're talking about risks.
Yeah, so no.
So you've I'd say woken up to, we've talked about this many times, you and I remember you telling me once, when I'm dead and gone, when I'm 6 foot under, they'll have to put extra nails in the coffin to stop me crawling out and fighting again.
Yeah, but no, not anymore. Now I'm just
How do you know that? How do you know what's in you that you know that?
Because you just know. You know, in life, you know when your relationship is running out of time. You know, you try to fight for it, but you know it's done. You as a man, you just know.
Why is it the right fight with Deontay, the last one? Is it because you're both at 50, you're both iconic figures?
Because is an American. I only boxed 2 Americans in my life. Malik Scott, Gerald Washington, and Deontay Wilder now. And he's a big puncher.
Anthony Joshua just threw his support behind Derek Chisora. Think about that for a second. AJ knows both these guys inside and out. He's saying the 42-year-old can walk through Wilder's power. That's either loyalty or he knows something we don't.
Deontay Wilder versus Derek Chisora. Where are you on this fight, Nikisa?
I think, look, it's an exciting, end of career journey for 2 heavyweights that made a real impact within the sport. So from an entertainment perspective, to your point, I think it's a great matchup for the fans. And I think, the promoter of the event does a good job of connecting it to the young demographic as well. So you get a bit of both in terms of that. And that was the success of Paul Tyson's. It was 6 different generations. So Derek Chisora and Deontay Wilder doesn't mean a lot to a 14-year-old, a 20-year-old, a 22-year-old, but because of who the promoter is and Misfits.
But wait, it gets wild. Oaksender Usyk backed Wilder and admitted something crazy. He said Wilder might punch harder than him. The undisputed champion just gave Wilder the ultimate compliment. And UC doesn't say stuff like that lightly.
Deontay Wilder in a ring. If you get the victory on Saturday, do we see him again?
Most definitely. I'm here for the long run. The things, like I said, my goal is to unify the division. And I won't stop until I do that. At least that's what my body is telling me at this moment in time. I am 40, but I feel 19, I have added a lot of things to my diet. I never was a bad eater. I never intaked a lot of bad things, but I have added to allow me to feel this way, Certain people get to a certain age and they feel they're getting older, which you are. Every year you get a certain age. You can't control it every year, but you can control how you feel inside. And as human beings, we get lazy because we want other people to fix us instead of we fixing ourselves. And for me, I like to fix myself. I like to put the things that I know that will benefit me and have me feeling energized, have me feeling great every morning and every night.
Here's where the expert predictions get interesting. Lawrence Ockley thinks Chisora's pressure will break Wilder down on the inside. But here's the kicker. Everyone's forgetting that Wilder looked gun-shy against Zhang and Parker. Something's been off.
Derek before, and I've told the world I need Derek more than Derek needs me.
Over 10 years in the making.
Most definitely. It's been over 10 years in the making for sure. We're talking about before being a champion. I was supposed to fight Derek. I was supposed to follow him in December of last year, and then again in February, and now we're here in April. Well, I need Derek more than Derek needs me. Because of what I'm trying to do with myself and my career, Derek, he says that this is his retirement fight. And for me, I have other adventures that I want to carry on after this fight. So with that being said, we know that he's Energizer Bunny in the ring. Non-stop, consistent, come. And I'm gonna need that pressure. And he throws everything in the kitchen sink at you. He don't care where you hit you. And that's what I'm gonna need at the end of the day to.
John Fury is so confident in Chisora, he's betting 10 grand on it. 10,000 pounds. He thinks Chisora walks right through Wilder with his hands up. That's not just confidence, that's putting serious money where his mouth is.
Our good friends, if you do beat him and you send him into retirement, we almost feel quite sad to be the one to do it.
Not at all. We understand what we signed up for. We understand the mission. May the best man win. When you're friends in this business and you fight, you become closer friends, And that's what I'm looking forward to, after this, just becoming even more closer. Maybe spending more time over here. I come over here, you see me, you'll see Derek.
And what I love about this fight is you guys got on the phone and actually made it happen yourself. No promoters, no managers. How did those conversations go? And is this something that boxers of the new generation can learn from?
They can very well learn from everything that we're doing in this process of promoting a fight. To take a page out of our book of what we're doing and how we're promoting. As we see, we're 2 grown men. We're loving fathers, and we know how to conduct ourselves in a surrounding that's fit for us to conduct ourselves. When we get in the ring, it's gonna be a different thing. It's gonna be a total, I'm telling you that right now.
Promoter Ben Shalom dropped the harshest take yet. He said it's amazing Chisora's still competing, but Wilder looks completely finished. Completely finished. Those are fighting words from someone who knows the business inside out. But here's what makes this fight absolutely insane. For Chisora, this is his 50th professional fight, his last fight ever. The man is 42 years old and wants to go out on his back or on his shield against the most dangerous puncher in heavyweight history. The The promotion for this fight has been genius, though. They're targeting younger audiences through social media and digital platforms. It's working too. This unexpected matchup is generating must-watch buzz that most heavyweight fights can't even dream of. Now here's where Wilder's mindset gets fascinating. He admits he needs this fight more than Chisora does. Think about that. The former world champion is saying he's more desperate. That's either honest vulnerability or dangerous motivation. Wilder's been laser-focused on just Chisora. No window shopping other opponents, no looking ahead. At 40 years old, he's changed his diet and lifestyle completely. He says he feels rejuvenated and physically capable of unifying the division if he wins. Chisora's not playing games either. He openly admits this will be one of the toughest fights of his career. The respect is real, but so is the understanding that Wilder's power creates an extraordinary threat that few have ever contained successfully. What's crazy is how friendly these two have been during promotion. Smiling together, joking around, showing genuine respect. But Wilder made it clear that once that bell rings, the friendship gets left outside the ring completely. So there you have it. A 40-year-old former champion trying to prove he's not finished against a 42-year-old warrior fighting his final battle. The legends are split, the money's being wagered, and one man's career ends in April. Here's my question: is this Wilder's knockout power or Chisora's relentless pressure that wins? Drop your prediction in the comments below, smash that like button if this breakdown got you hyped, and subscribe because heavyweight boxing is about to get absolutely wild.